as this gentleman, Dean Alejandro here, and I guess this like unintentionally became my. Sorry, every time I say that, I guess my cat is like on cue and comes up to me and starts trying. But yeah, I guess this is unintentionally my new recording space for now. I want to talk about something that I kind of talked about live. First and foremost, if you are here for the binder winners, that is not going to be until next week, but there's still plenty of chances to put your entries in and make sure if you share, you'll get an extra 5 entries. Giving away two, of course. Hi. But yeah, today I want to go ahead and talk about something that literally just happened to me. Um, it's going to be another medical update. Sorry, not sorry, but the transparency, the visibility is very, very important. And like I said on Instagram Live, I want to go ahead and talk about this now on here so that way you have the option to see what's going on with me if you're interested. If not, no worries, pass through it. Some people don't have the emotional capacity, mental capacity right now. We're all going through a lot to really deal with other people's issues, and that is totally fine. You're totally valid, and you don't need to listen to that. So that is my little like PSA. I can't believe that I'm gonna have to post this video, and it's pretty upsetting. Sorry, my cats are all like fighting and like chasing each other right now. So if you hear anything, that's why. Um, I've been struggling with this for 2 years now, and some of you have seen this. You may be new to this. I have talked about it quite a lot. Basically, what has been happening is I have been putting off a lot of my physical, emotional, mental issues and needs, and I kind of thought that they were normal. And just dealt with them like everyday life. And as you know, this year I've been trying to focus on my mental and physical health. And I basically put it off for so long that now I guess I'm dealing with consequences, but we'll get to that. So, a couple of weeks ago, I posted a video about how I was so excited to finally start bulking and go to the gym and finally gain weight. I mean, that's what I've really been wanting to do for 2 years. But I basically had a really severe mouth infection that spread to my jaw. They don't know the reason why it happened. This was last year, a year and a half ago. I was on extreme antibiotics for 3 months, strongest dosage that they had. It made me really, really sick. I lost a lot of weight. And that kind of happened on and off for up until March, basically. The infection went away and then it came back, and because it was in my jaw, I wasn't able to eat as much and really bulk, and antibiotics make you sick. So it wasn't really the best timing. Now that infection went away up until March around COVID, and I went to the dentist and they saw the infection back. Couldn't tell me why. Saw it in 2 different spots this time, and we said, fuck it, pull the teeth, and that's why my teeth got pulled and try to contain the infection until that, right? So that all went away, but guess what? There's more. So I thought I had this like cyst like right here on my wrist. I'll go ahead and show you. I'm not sure if you can really kind of see it. It's like right here. There we go. Kind of. I had this for a while and it kind of flared up, and everyone thought it was a ganglion cyst. Well, guess what? I found out today that it probably fucking isn't. About a week ago, I went to finally go to the doctor and have it checked out, because what happens is it flares up during winter. I noticed that last year it basically got to like the size of a golf ball. And my tendons in the spot that it's in, they basically go over it. So it's super painful. But basically ganglion cysts, you can deal with them. They're just super painful. So I went to my doctor, my new doctor, and she was going to drain it, right? So we thought. So she checked it out and she said, you know what, this is quite hard. Typically ganglion cysts, they are fluid, they're movable. I think you have a bone spur. Sorry, I may have fucked that up. I'm going to recommend you to a specialist. Ka-ching, ka-ching. Because I don't want to do the x-rays right now because he likes them super specific. Okay, whatever. I'm just like, I just want to figure out what the fuck is going on. And basically, then they called me for the referral and they had said, okay, well, in order to see the specialist, one, he's in town, so you're lucky. And he has all of his equipment in town. But in order for you to see the specialist, it's a $200 payment out the door up front. The x-rays are going to be like $500-$600. There's general information. Basically, it was all going to be about $1,500, not including how they were basically going to solve it. So that's basically what was happening. And I was like, oh my God, like that's so expensive, but what can I do? My wife and I were kind of talking about it because if I have to go through surgery, maybe I'll just do it when I do my hysterectomy and I'll be out for both of those at the same time. Thankfully, it's not my dominant hand. This is all starting to make sense though and coming together because when I went for my phalloplasty consultation, originally they wanted me to do my left arm. And then they saw my range of motion and said, nah, brah, like we need to do your right arm, which is your dominant arm. So that was always in the back of my mind. Anyways, I reached out to a support group, and they basically said it looked like a ganglion cyst because it fluctuates in size and bone spurts don't, blah, 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 blah. Well, they decided and convinced me to go to a second opinion, in which I did, and I just got back from that not that long ago. So I went and got a second opinion, same medical office and everything else, and she was like, did you come to me because I used to do sports medicine? And I'm like, no, like I just needed a second opinion. Anyway, so I go and I see her, and she looks at it and flexes it around and does way more shit than the original doctor, which is ironic because that's also my mental health doctor, but whatever. And she looked at it and she's like, you know what, I am not concerned with the cyst. It's probably a ganglion like cyst, whatever. I am concerned with your wrist. So from there, she put me in immediately as a walk-in to do x-rays, which in the small town, it's great because I was in and out of x-rays and in and out of my appointment, two different things, within an hour. So I got my whole wrist x-rays and I should be getting the results by the end of the day. But we discovered 2 years ago now, when I was a CNA, I had lifted someone up that was a little bit heavy, very heavy, and I accidentally used this wrist and it had cracked. Ever since then, it has been acting really weird. But life, buying a house, adulting, I haven't been able to keep track of that. So until further notice, I have to wear one of these. I'm going to put it on for the first time now. This is Mueller's Sports Medicine. A fitted wrist brace provides support to weak or injured wrists, helps reduce motion in wrist. So I'm going to put this on and I basically have to wear it until further notice. And it's really disappointing because now, which I've been waiting to get my gym membership, I can't. I can't lift anything. I can't do anything with my left wrist. And it's super depressing. It's super disappointing. And I felt like I wanted to do this video for closure and, of course, for transparency, for mental health and physical health. But a couple weeks ago, I did put a video and I was super excited about seeing gym and physical changes, which isn't going to happen. So, sometimes we have to take care of our physical health. And I kind of got that vibe, which is why I was waiting to put off to really get that gym membership. But yeah, so I'm gonna put this thing on and you're gonna see it forever. So if you're wondering why is he wearing that, it's like that part in Mean Girls, you know what I'm talking about, with the principal. And now I'm gonna be cool, but the silver lining is maybe when I go through phalloplasty they won't realize which arm it is and I can keep this on. This is just to keep me from twisting, and I guess I'm going to be wearing this forever. Yeah, so I really just wanted to tell you what was going on. A lot of you had asked. Like I said, if you're interested in the binder giveaway, you still have another week to enter it. Winners will be announced next week. Make sure you press the bell for alerts. I love all of you, and I hope that you have a great day.